Hey, Matt here, investments editor at Finder. Even if you don't own a home, you've probably heard of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which kind of sound like characters from an old-timey sitcom. Aunt Fannie Mae, it's me, Freddie Mac. Oh, little Freddie Mac, how nice of you to visit your dear old Aunt Fannie Mae. But they are nicknames. Fannie Mae comes from the acronym FNMA, which stands for Federal National Mortgage Association. Now, Freddie Mac derives from FHLMC, which stands for Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation. Both companies buy mortgages and repackage them as securities for investors. And they're a major source of liquidity for the mortgage markets. And they allow lenders to keep making new loans. Now, these nicknames were meant to give a human touch to these big, faceless U.S. government enterprises. I don't see where Freddie Mac comes from FHLMC, but whatever. Let's move past that. Anyway, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are also publicly traded companies. They both trade on the OTC, Fannie Mae under the ticker symbol FNMA, Freddie Mac under FMCC. And these two stocks have been on a tear lately amid speculation that President Donald Trump will finally privatize these two mortgage giants. The privatization debate has been ongoing for quite some time, but it's got more juice now, and investors seem to see it as an opportunity. As a result, the stocks for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are up nearly 100% so far this year. Now, these privatization talks have been fueled recently with the firing of Freddie CEO Diana Reid and the idea of adding Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae to a sovereign wealth fund has also been floated. When discussing a sovereign wealth fund on the podcast All In, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent appeared to suggest that the government's stakes in Fannie and Freddie could wind up in this fund. Investors are betting that if Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are released from government control, that the stocks would skyrocket in value. Billionaire investor Bill Ackman, a Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac shareholder for over a decade now, puts the value of each of these companies at around $34 per share, and he sees an IPO happening sometime in 2026. As of today, March 26, 2025, Fannie Mae stock is trading just under $7 per share, while Freddie Mac is just over $6 per share. While investors are eager for privatization, some experts warn that the government selling off its shares could lead to higher mortgage rates. What do you think? Will the privatization materialize this time? Are you a shareholder? Let me know in the comments. Oh, little Freddie Mac, how nice of you to visit your dear old Aunt Fannie Mae.